The Osmiza mystery in Sgonico. The sun began to set over the rocky hills of the Trieste karst. Amy and Julien walked through the narrow streets of Sgonico, a quiet village made of ancient white stone. In Amy's pocket, the red gem felt warm. It pulsed with a soft light, acting like a compass. "It's getting stronger," Julien said, checking a paper map. "The secret our grandfather left behind must be very close now." They looked for a sign of an Osmiza, a local farmhouse that opens its doors to travelers. Suddenly, Julien pointed to a tall wooden pole near a heavy stone gate. A bunch of fresh ivy branches, known as a frasca, hung from the top. "That's it," Julien whispered. "The ivy is fresh. The Osmiza is open. This is where the gem is leading us." They stepped into a lively courtyard. The air was filled with the delicious scent of smoked ham and fresh bread. Local people sat at long wooden tables, laughing and peeling hard-boiled eggs. The atmosphere was warm and rustic, surrounded by stone walls and green vines. Amy felt nervous, but the red gem in her pocket was now vibrating with excitement. They found a quiet corner with a very old, scarred wooden table. As they sat down, the red gem began to glow intensely through the fabric of Amy's jacket. It was almost too bright to hide. Julien leaned in close, his voice a low whisper. "The gem is reacting to this table, Amy. There must be something hidden right here under our hands." A waiter arrived and placed a tall glass of dark red Toronto wine on the table. Amy, distracted by the glowing gem, reached for her water, but her elbow hit the wine glass instead. "Oh no!" she cried as the deep red liquid splashed across the wooden surface. The wine pooled in the cracks of the old wood, staining it a deep purple. As the wine soaked into the wood, Julien noticed something strange. The liquid didn't just sit on the surface, it flowed into a hidden seam in the shape of a leaf. "Look, Amy, your accident showed us the way." Julien used his pocket knife to gently press a small wooden knot near the spill. With a soft click, a tiny hidden drawer popped open from the side of the table. Before they could look inside, a shadow fell over them. A tall, elderly farmer named Branko approached their table. He wore a rough wool vest and had skin as wrinkled as the karst landscape. He didn't look angry about the spilled wine. Instead, he looked at the red gem in Amy's hand with a knowing smile. "I have been waiting a long time for those eyes," Branko said. Branko pulled up a chair and sat with them. "Your grandfather was a dear friend of mine," he told Amy. "He told me that one day, 2 brave souls would return to Sgonico with the heart of the mountain." Amy felt a tear in her eye as she realized this man knew her family's history. Branko reached into his pocket and pulled out a small, heavy iron key. Branko leaned in and whispered a cryptic clue. "The key opens no door in this village. To find the next piece of your legacy, you must follow the flight of the stone eagle where the wind screams the loudest." He handed the key to Julien and patted his shoulder. "Be careful, children. The red gem is a beacon, and not all who follow it are friends." Amy and Julien left the Osmiza as the moon rose over Sgonico. They felt a sense of victory, but as they walked toward the dark woods, Amy looked back. In the flickering light of the village lamps, she saw a tall, thin shadow detached from the others, moving silently behind the trees. Someone was following them, and they were not hiding anymore.